Hello viewers and welcome back to our channel, and say hello to California. A simply magnificent view behind me right now. I'm in Sonoma County. I've been here for the last few days exploring the amazing riding around here and all the vineyards, and there are many vineyards out here. After going to Sea Otter Classic at the weekend and checking out all the latest bike tech, hopefully seen all the videos on the channel over the last few days. But my favorite cycling accessory for sharing my experience of riding these amazing roads is, and has been, the Insta360 X4, an 8K 360 degree camera. But today they launched a new version, the X5. So now shooting in 8K full quality, max quality mode to capture this amazing landscape. This road behind me, Seven Sisters, a roller coaster road through this amazing landscape. The meadows, the trees, the mountains in the distance, clouds down there, somewhere in the distance, San Fran, just stunning and so quiet too. And this camera is perfect for capturing how splendid this landscape is and just how majestic this part of California is. Absolutely amazing. If you get a chance to come here, you have to take it. It is stunning. Looks very similar, but loads of cool features and improvements and updates over the X4, which I'll share in today's video. But first, the reason I like the camera so much is the ease of using this camera. You can either use a selfie stick and get a fake drone shot when you're riding on your own, getting bike reviews and getting really cool shots, or as I prefer to do when doing an event like Levi's Gran Fondo yesterday, which I'm still recovering from, it's to simply mount the camera to the handlebars, and then you simply press record when you see an amazing bit of road, and then frame the shots when you get back using a desktop app or the smartphone app, and get really cool angles, point of view, the road you're riding down, or the rider in a shot or sideways, and some more creative shots as well, really wide angle or closer in as well. So much more versatile than a regular action camera, which has one field of view, much more creative and an easier way to capture amazing roads like they have here in Northern California. Now, for full transparency, Insta360 do sponsor the channel, which is why I use all the cameras, the X4, the X5, the Go 3 and the Ace Pro 2 in all my videos here on Just Ride Bikes. But even if they weren't sponsoring the channel, I'll still use their products. I like the products, the features, the performance, and I like the fact they're always updating the products, which does mean if you bought an X4, there's a new X5 out, but that's the nature of tech updates. Phones, gadgets, everything getting better and better all the time. So firstly, the new camera is the same size, the same dimensions and the same weight as the X4. I had rather hoped they might shrink it, but maybe we might see an X5 Mini in the future, or the X6 might go smaller. That's the real downside, quite a chunky unit to have in your pocket or on the bike. I don't mind the weight, but it's quite big. But that aside, there are lots of new features. It's still 8K like this one, but what they've done is improve the sensor size, so low light performance is much better. So the sensor in the camera is now 144% bigger, and there's now 3 AI chips in there to process all the video to give better low light performance. And now for the first time in the X series is a pure video mode we saw in the Ace Pro 2. So a dedicated low light and night mode to really harness the power of the hardware inside here to make sure the image quality doesn't fall apart when filming at night or in low light conditions, which is perfect for the UK, because one Achilles heel of the camera is when filming in low light conditions, in cloudy, in overcast, or you're filming in the woods on a gravel or mountain bike. But the new camera does aim to deliver better performance in those conditions. So this is a new Insta-frame mode where you shoot both 360 and a flat frame, and you have a choice of both shots when you get home for more flexibility and more versatility. And trying out here with this amazing backdrop here in Sonoma County, California. Isn't that stunning? Very splendid indeed. And I go from selfie mode to rear view. So amazing view, and then back to me. Hello, there I am. That works really well. That is really cool. And a barrel roll. Whoa, yes. Hello. It's so much fun. Yeah, that's cool. The new X5 also has a wind guard for improved audio recording and less wind noise when traveling on a bike at speed. Hopefully, it's less distorted and a bit clearer, because when you're traveling at speed, all that horrible wind noise just ruins the video. That means you have to overlay some music. You can't hear the tyres and the drivetrain and the birds and wildlife around you. Hopefully now you can hear it a bit more clearly. Another big update over the X4, and one I really appreciate as somebody who's riding out in the woods on mountain bikes and road bikes, is the lens has been improved. It's both made from a tougher glass, and it's also for the first time replaceable, which is fantastic news. With the X4, the lens can't be replaced, so if you scratch it, you are sort of buggered really, which is why they have the lens guard, both the standard and the premium I have here, which is quite tricky to get off. But now, you can still use a lens guard, but with the fact that it's replaceable and a harder wearing glass, the lens guard, which does impact the image quality a bit, doesn't have to be used at all. You still have the rubber cap that goes over the top to protect it when in your pocket as well. Another useful update is the battery now gives a longer runtime with a new endurance mode, giving up to 185 minutes of runtime, a useful bump from 135 on this camera here, and with USB-C you can charge at 80% in just 20 minutes, so ideal if you're going out for a ride, the battery flat, whack it off a charge for 20 minutes while you're making a coffee and it's good to go. The other thing I really like about the X4 is the usability is really simple. You either have the smartphone app or the desktop studio app, and you can download the footage really easily and then edit it really easily as well. And from the desktop app, which I use all the time, you can do a nice vertical edited video for TikTok, Instagram Reels or YouTube Shorts very easily as well. Either manually selecting clips and then changing the aspect ratio and the field of view, or use AI do a quick edit for you. They put music on it and titles and all that sort of jazz as well. If you get a chance to come here, you have to take it. It is stunning. So nice. And that means you don't have to be tech savvy at all, and allows anybody with no matter your level of tech know-how to get incredible footage wherever you're riding in the world. So it's been a few days of using the new X5 here in California, and I used it for the Levi's Gran Fondo yesterday. And what I like about the camera, it's on a selfie stick right now, is attaching it to the handlebars of the bike underneath the computer. So when you're riding an event like Levi's Gran Fondo, you have that on the handlebars, and you simply press record when you see an amazing road, climb, descent. And then when you get home, you reframe the shot how you want, for point of view for the rider in frame or the road you're riding on, and have different options for editing the video in different ways. With a normal action camera, you have one shot, which is a bit limiting compared to the freedom you have with the X5. So I really like that about the X5. And although it's still quite bulky, the weight, the aero didn't make any difference to me, didn't slow me down at all. And it's very stable on the bike as well, no rattling or bouncing around. So yeah, that works really well. And on the question of quality, although it's still 8K like the X4, after using both cameras side by side, the quality of the X5 is definitely a step up. And watching, reviewing footage from both cameras filmed in the same light, on the same roads in fact, the X5 definitely has the edge. It just holds quality better for longer, especially when it's cloudy and low light. Just sharper, more clarity, just a punchier image, just quite a noticeable difference really. The X4 is still amazing, make no mistake, but the X5 definitely has the edge. And what I really like about the camera, the other change, is a new lens. So it's tougher, made from a tougher glass, and also replaceable in case you scratch it, which was a worry on the X4, because if you scratch the lens, game over. So you had to use a lens guard, the premium or standard lens guard, which does impact the quality quite a bit. But with this new one, you leave that at home, you have that confidence the lens can withstand any sort of abuse, and just use the lens cover when you're transporting the bike. But having no lens guard makes a big difference to the quality. No distortion, just captures a better image. That's a really nice update. The audio quality is much improved as well, thanks to the wind guard on the back of the camera there, the same as on the Ace Pro 2. So this is my first time in Sonoma County. I've never been this far north in California before. The roads out here seem to alternate from amazing, world-class, silky smooth pavement to rough, bumpy, badly maintained glass and debris covered roads. I've had 2 tubeless punctures. Thankfully, I've been able to fix them and carry on with not much of a delay to my riding time, but still an annoyance, and I haven't punctured in ages. So some really nice updates. On the surface, it might not seem like much of an update. It's still 8K like the X4. So more of an X4.5 rather than a big leap forward, but some really nice improvements. If you currently own the X4 or you see the X4 on discount, it's still a great camera. Still a fantastic camera and 95% as good as this one here. But if you are in the market for a new camera and you want the best, well, this is definitely the best right now. A really high quality bit of kit. Insta360 just keep making cameras better and better every year. Just really pushing the technology, just making them easier to use and just improving the quality across the board. So now a camera like this can get amazing footage from 2 lenses. And just, yeah, if I had this 20 years ago when I was a kid riding bikes, I would have been absolutely stoked. So there we go, the new Insta360 X5. Very much first impressions. I've only had a handful of days with the camera to use it out here in California, so I'll do a more in-depth review in the future. But let me know what you think by dropping a comment down below, and I'll put my affiliate link down below to buy the new camera and the old X4 as well, which if you do use, I earn a small fee from to help support the channel. But from me and the new X5 and California, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you again very soon.